A very wise man once said, if a country cannot respect its women, then that country is doomed. Rape, a word we Indians hear so commonly these days that we often forget its true meaning. Rape, a word that literally means sexual activities or sexual harassment, is conducted on a person without their consent. But the true meaning of rape goes far and beyond these bookish words. It is the destruction of the entire life, the entire career, as well as everything and anything they stood for. It not only destroys the person physically, but also breaks them mentally. Namaste everyone, I'm your host Srinivas Nigam. You're watching The Unbiased, and today we're going to speak about India's rape problem. Yes, the 2012 Delhi gang rape case, or popularly known as the Nirbhaya Hatya Kaand. It was the first time when a sold mainstream media telecasted and promoted more such cases to be brought to justice. A 23-year-old girl traveling along with a male companion on the night of 16th December 2012 on a public bus in the capital city of Delhi was brutally raped by more than 5 people. Raped so badly that her internal organs had to be removed surgically. And also the main companion that she was traveling with was beaten up so harshly with an iron rod, and that very iron rod was later used to penetrate her body. This incident not only sparked an outrage throughout the capital city of Delhi, but also throughout the whole country.
Following day, there was an uproar in the parliament, where the leaders in both the houses set their daily business aside and started discussing how to solve this rape problem. The then leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, Srimati Sushma Swaraj ji, demanded for the rapist to be hanged. Also, on 22nd December 2012, there was a nationwide demonstration of protest by mostly young people, following which the police arrested 6 suspected people, after which several amendments were made in the constitution to ensure justice was brought to the rape victim.
In August of 2013, a 22-year-old photojournalist was gang raped by a group of 5 when she was out on an assignment. She was interning with an English magazine and had gone to a nearby deserted Shakti Mills compound near Mahalakshmi in South Delhi along with a male colleague. The Sessions Court found that out of the 5, 1 was a juvenile. And we Indians are really obliged when one of the offenders is juvenile, because he has to stay in jail only until he becomes a major and then is left on remand. But the rest 3 offenders were found guilty of the crime and were sentenced to a strict death penalty. It was the first time that in the country of India a death penalty was being awarded. It was done under the newly enacted section 376E of the Indian Penal Code. This section was enacted in light after the Nirbhaya Kaand. It's harsh and heartbreaking to see that every 4th rape victim is a minor. And at the same time, 50% of rape victims fall under the age category of 18 to 30. What is happening to the great Indian?
Out of the many cases reported in India, it has come to light that 94% of the offenders were known to the victim. It can be your friends, family, close relatives, or also your employers. If a girl in our country cannot trust her family or friends or not even close relatives, how can we expect a girl to complain to completely unknown and often shady authorities? This is a failure for me and for you, or better said, for the society as a whole. I am sure you all might have heard about the tragic Hyderabad veterinarians case or the Unnao rape case, which had got a lot of attention and public outrage on many social media platforms. We know there are many things which the government needs to do, like providing rehabilitation, security, and swift justice to the rape victims, being unbiased from the gender. Yeah, you heard it right. We said gender. Wait, does that mean even boys are rape victims? According to surveys in 2016, out of every 40,000 rape cases, only 5,000 were convicted. This number proves many things, but for most, it shows not the failure of justice system, but the number of fake, made up or completely false cases being made for selfish reasons. Yes, India has a rape problem, but is it only the act of rape? No. It is also the misuse of power or right given to women by our constitution.
Once a time when parents were concerned and cautious about the safety of women. But today parents have become more cautious about the safety of their sons. As there exist people like Riya Chakravarti from which men need to have safety from. And also the recent boys locker room incident, where at first light it seemed to be a couple of boys making plans to sexually abuse women. But on further investigation, it was proved that the whole chat was being made by women themselves. This incident shook the very foundations of the so-called pseudo-feminists and women rights activists.
If you still think we are speaking in air, please do watch this video where a banker who has gone to collect back the loan is being humiliated and also being openly threatened on camera by this pseudo-feminist woman who is threatening him by telling she will put false rape accusation case against him. At the end, this innocent banker was forced to fall at her feet just because he went to do his job, just because he is a man, just because the woman has rights to file pseudo-rape cases against him.
You don't raise your hands. You stand away from me. I will put you under rape case. Don't stay away from me.
Come on. Okay, I'm for payment.
What? Payment? There is a way to ask payment.
He's coming to you.
How dare you? It's simple and you bloody bastard.
You raised your voice or not?
Fucking bastard. How dare you talk to my husband like that?
I've never been talked to like this.
ನೀನು I say, he tried to rape me. He touched me, he raped me. I'll put him in rape case. Ayyo, I am feeling stressed. He just raped me. He put him assault case. He assaulted me. I will put rape case. You want payment now? Mother, son, Lord, who do you think you are? Fucking better ask apology to my husband. Follow his feet. Otherwise, I'll screw your happiness. I will put it in social. I'll put on Facebook like, record pantingla. Now police station. In payment, I'll make call. Mother, son, Lord, what please?
We here at the Unbiased are trying to say that every false rape case is not only threatening the society, but is also condemning justice to the real rape victims. We hope that the society realizes soon enough, because as we finish this video today, another rape has already occurred. Another daughter is lost. Another soul might have been gone. We ask you to send this message throughout. It may be your WhatsApp groups, It may be through your Instagram handles, because it is necessary for these hypocrites and these pseudo feminists to know the real truth. Thank you for watching. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.
It used to be so simple. Haven't got a clue as to why the world